Welcome everybody to a new episode of Outlaw Championship Wrestling. Today we are starting off our live show. Yes, it is a live show on YouTube. I signed a contract with YouTube, and we have a commentator, we just have one commentator, and that is Tony Schiavone. You can see here that he is WWE's announcer gimmick and is very good. So we do have a announcer for this show. He's the only one that accepted. And I wanted to get this show out of the way because we got a pretty decent roster, as you can see by this first match here. But in About That Had Suburb Wrestling, we didn't have much heat. The Briscoe brothers defeated the Von Erichs in 10-15 when Jay Briscoe pinned Ross Van Erich with a Jay Driller. In terms of in-ring work, Jay Briscoe's head and shoulders above everyone else, and I expected the Briscoes to be a lot better than the others. Than the Von Erichs, and everyone got good gimmicks here, so that is a very good way to start. No negative things here except for, the Von Erichs just aren't developed yet. And the next match, in About the Head Suburb Wrestling in good heat, Harry Smith defeated Chris Hero in 14:36 by pinfall with a running power slam, following the interference from Brian Pillman Jr. Now, Chris Hero got an in-ring performance of 51, while Harry Smith got an in-ring performance of 46. And everyone's gimmicks were good here, but Brian Pillman Jr.'s gimmick did not do so well. And what is Brian Pillman Jr. doing here with Harry Smith? The only thing we know about these two is they have teamed up in the past with MLW and the New Heart Foundation. Obviously, their parents were friends in their lifetimes, so who knows what could come up with the pairing of these two. In the next match, and About That Had good wrestling and good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Nick Gage defeated Mickey Knuckles in 10-23, and Nick Gage did not have that good of a performance compared to Nicky Knuckles. But Nick Gage did defeat her, but she also got a bad gimmick rating here, and also Nick Gage was off his game. Tony Schiavone really lifted the match here. It was only 34, but that's alright. We have some pretty good matches on this card. After the match, though, Nick Gage is in the ring with a microphone, and he claims that he is so good that he cannot be beat by anyone. And so he's making an open challenge for any roster to face him in a singles match. And he's going to sit in this ring until somebody comes out to accept his challenge. But while we're waiting for that, and About That Had Suburb Wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Andrew Everett defeated Cinto de Oro 2 in 10 minutes and 17 seconds by pinfall to Shooting Star Press. Now, Cinto de Oro 2 is, the Sin Cara of WWE, Sin Cara 2. And Andrew Everett got only a ring performance of 47. I do want to push Andrew Everett. I like him a lot. Cinto de Oro got a performance of 51, as he is the veteran here. Andrew Everett debated his Skywalker gimmick and got an initial rating of poor, so we do have to fix that. But after that, David Arquette comes out, and he accepts the open challenge issued by Nick Gage. Now, David Arquette and Nick Gage have some history with that match that they had in GCW, sending David Arquette to the hospital. And we don't need to do that because I already have something booked, which is right now. An extremely short match. David Arquette hits a quick spear on Nick Gage, and right before the match barely even started, in 47 seconds, the match is over with David Arquette winning that match in an in-ring performance of 20, while Nick Gage had an in-ring performance of 35. Nick Gage obviously wrestling here twice, and he was already off his game before, so this one wasn't expected to be good. So this one kind of blew this whole 3-segment long storyline here in the show, but that's all right. 27, it's not terrible. And the next match, Ryback Reeves did a squash match against Brett Gaikia in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It probably should have been shorter, but in this match was not really about Ryback or Brett. On the commentary table, we had EC3 and Enzo going back and forth on commentary. Tony Schiavone had them on as guests, and they basically argued the whole match. So in the next match, next segment, Rich Swann cuts a promo on Tessa Blanchard. Rich Swann struggled when going off script here. But other than that, it was alright. 26, I kind of messed up here in the middle when everything's not going so well. But to finish off the show in our main event, and about the head suburb wrestling, and great heat, FTR defeated the Motor City Machine Guns when Dax Harwood pinned Alex Shelley with a leg hook Saito suplex following interference from Bobby Fulton of the Fantastics. A former tag team, maybe the, were around at the time that FTR, is mimicking their style of, and FTR had the better ring performance, but Cash Wheeler did get a poor ring performance. Well, sorry, not ring performance, gimmick performance. But Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley are doing well together, so that is good to see. The show got a 49 and increased our popularity in 11 regions. I can't remember. Was that? Let me do some speeches here. Who did good here? Mickey did really good. I didn't expect her to do better than Nick Gage, and she did. So let's, praise for a great performance. I want to push Brian Pillman. That's kind of why he's here, getting involved with a bigger match. So let's give some encouragement to him, and same with Andrew Everett. Let's kind of get push these people that we want to, the younger people that we want to push. Mickey Knuckles was pleased, Brian Pillman was pleased, and Andrew Everett was pleased. I can't remember off the top of my head what our last show got. This was a good show. I had kind of a down point in the middle, but that's all right. The main event definitely helped fix that. So we will see here in just a few seconds, hopefully. How these loading screens can be on this mod. Alright guys, so we are back. Let's see. Tessa Blanchard here is quitting AAA. So I think that may mean that she's just with us now. Yep, she's just signed by us. That's kind of good for us, but also I don't want her to quit on us. But, our show drew 82 fans, and the feedback was extremely positive. It was apparently a great show from them, and I think it was. Now, this won't show... Oh, wait, no, sorry. This aired instantly. I was trying to get a TV show, and that was supposed to be filmed on Mondays and aired on Tuesdays, but obviously we can't get a TV show, and I don't know why I expected that. But nothing else that seems too bad here in the news. Now we signed Vampiro. He's who I wanted to be as a color commentator. He's one of the options. Not too sure how he's going to merge with Tony Schiavone. But we also got Leo Rush. He's another young guy I really want to push. So I'm definitely happy to see that. And here's the news of Tessa Blanchard walks out on AAA. And for our first event on any sort of video, we got a 0.01 rating, which is 943 viewers. That's not bad compared to, what we got on our first show without filming. We are actually in debt, so that's not good. We're definitely going to have to fix... Definitely this is going to put us in a tough position. We did have a good show, but now we're in debt. For some reason, I was not thinking about that. No biggie, though. I think we can definitely come back from that. We do have some talent here that I kind of risked, a lot of money on. So we're just going to have to be careful with that. But while we're here and I'm thinking about it, let me put Vampiro here as a color commentator. And the only other color commentator that we really have is Chris Hero, but obviously I want to use Chris Hero in the ring. So maybe in the future, if he retires, we'll use him. I don't know what I just did there. We'll use him, but not now. But anyways, guys. Oh, I forgot. Well, I don't want to end it yet. So Outlaw 2 did get a better performance than the first one, but in terms of success, though, it did put us in debt. So we're gonna have to figure out a good middle there where we can have decent shows, but also not, lose money. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys next time. See ya.